Hi Libra, welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we are going to do another reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on with you and your soulmate in new love, and we're going to see what is blocking you and this person from coming together, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go. So, Libra, your overall energy, okay, you got a good thing. Your overall energy for this week's reading is the Knight of Pentacles. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn. This is someone who is ambitious, someone who is very grounded, very stable. They're coming towards you in order to have this, grounded, stable, love affair with you, okay? Underneath this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is what this person wants to offer you. This is talking about, again, something long-term, stable, and committed. This person sees you as a life partner, okay? Underneath this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the same thing. All of these three cards, we're reading the same thing. It's talking about this person seeing you as a symbol of stability. They want to add to that stability by joining your stability with their stability, okay? And they want to create a lifelong partnership with you, okay? Not only love partnership, but a lucrative money partnership as well, okay? Then we've got the Queen of Swords showing up here, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is someone who, I feel like this is talking about you, Libra, okay? It could be your person as well, but I feel like for a lot of you, it is talking about you. This is about you repressing your emotions. You've been through a lot. I get it. I understand, you being in this type of energy and feeling like this after all you've gone through, but this is spirit asking you to take a look at this and do what you need to do to open yourself up to this love, okay? Because with the Seven of Wands, this is talking about you coming across as guarded, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, but if someone that truly loves you is coming towards you and stepping towards you, wanting to have this love affair with you, this is about you putting that wand down, because look at all the wands, right? It's like, to me, these are like suitors, potential suitors that are coming towards you. And there is one wand that you are allowing to touch you. And I feel like the reason why that's being shown like that is because this is what spirit wants you to do, is, ignore the rest of them. But the one that that treats you right, that sees you as this stable partner and wants to give and add stability to this partnership, that's the person that spirit is saying to let in, okay? Then we've got the Chariot showing up here, this Cancerian energy. It is talking about, overcoming what you need to overcome, whatever blockages you need to overcome in order to head towards, victory and success when it comes to this connection, okay? This is about you taming both sides of your personality, the dark and the light sides of your personality, because a lot of people think that because you have a shadow side, that the shadow side is not worthy of existing, but that's not true. This is about you understanding that both sides have validity. Both sides are in a position to bring you both positive and negative aspects, of it, okay? All right. Okay. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me, not the Knight of Wands. Okay, we gotta talk about that. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we got the Divine Masculine showing up, card showing up here. It's talking about the yang. This person is going to be the yang to your yin, okay, or yin to your yang, guys. Make it fit. And it's, it's talking about masculine energy, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This person is going to bring the masculine side to the connection, okay? Unless you're the masculine, they're going to bring the feminine side, okay? All right, so we've got this card we got to talk about. Okay, unhealthy patterns. This can talk about addiction. It can talk about anything that derails you from what you're trying to do, because with your person, they're focusing on keeping their vibration high, and I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to do as well. But the thing is when you have addictions, this could be your person. It doesn't have to be you. It's showing up on your side though. So I'm speaking to you as if it's you, but if it's not you, don't take the message and know that it's your person, okay? So with these unhealthy patterns, this is about you getting this shit out of the way so that you can, you know, heighten your vibration and open yourself up for this person to come into your life, okay? All right. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get myself together. These cards are all over the place. Okay, so when it comes to you, the card we have for you is the 8 of Cups, okay? This is talking about you walking away from things that no longer serve you, okay? For some of you, you have been in a connection or had been in a connection with somebody for a very long time, or for some of you, this could just be 8 different situations that you were in that didn't work out. And so I can understand you being in the 7 of Wands energy and that Queen of Swords energy, because after 8 times of anything, anybody's gonna be like that, okay? But what I'm trying to get you to understand is this is about you progressing. This is about you understanding that with this, you know, this 8 of Cups, yes, you went through 8 situations, but you know how this life is. If you don't learn from whatever lessons it's trying to teach you, you're going to be doomed to repeat it. So it's about you getting off that hamster wheel, and the way you do that, the way you break the pattern, is about you healing yourself, because that's what's going to get you off of it. Because if you refuse to feed into the bullshit, it has no choice but to go away, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay. Oh, so we got the missing you card showing up here. So I feel like this is your person, you know, missing you, because I told you this person is already in love with you. They, you know, want to be with you. They think about you, but like I said, they're being held back by divine timing, just like you are, okay? This person is wanting to establish a foundation for you, with you. I feel like you want the same thing, okay? It's about, you know, family, security, all of these things, okay? All right. So when it comes to your person, they're showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. So they're showing up as single. This is somebody, you know, single as a Pringle, but they're not entertaining any other options but you. You are the only person that this person sees. You are the only person this person wants to be with, okay? This is also talking about this person being, you know, they're in their boss energy, because if you look at this, right, this person has a falcon. This woman has a falcon on her hand. And falconry is something, I don't know if I told y'all this, it was another sign that I told them this. It could have been you. Falconry is something that wealthy people do, okay? And so this is, you know, leading me to understand that your person, you know, does very well for themselves when it comes to their money, okay? So I feel like with this 9 of Pentacles, it's just talking about them being single. They're opening themselves up to be able to let you in, nobody else, okay? Let's clarify. Okay, so we've got the compromise card coming in. This is what this person wants to do, because I feel like they've been in a lot of relationships where they were bending over backwards and the other person wasn't doing anything. Because do you see the two people, how one of them is looking at the other one and the other one is just like, you know, almost like they're oblivious? I feel like that's what your person's been through when it comes to, you know, their past relationships. And so it's been a rocky road for them, just like it's been a rocky road for you, okay? I feel like that 8 of Pentacles, not 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups that we just talked about, that card could talk about both of you, both of your situations, because you mirror each other, okay? All right, let's pull one more card for your person. So we have elusive showing up here. So it says dishonesty, deception, trickery. So this person's been through a lot of stuff. They've been, you know, lied to. They've been cheated on. They've been backstabbed. You know, they've been tricked. They've had people come into their lives and try to make them believe they were something other than what they truly were. There's been a lot of things that your person has gone through, just like you. So, but I feel like, you know, with them, they're trying to take the energy and transmute it and change it into something better, okay? So they're doing what they need to do in order to get rid of it, because this person doesn't want to hold on to that old shit. I don't feel like you want to hold on to it either, but I'm just trying to explain to you the way this person is dealing with things so that you'll understand that they take this, you know, they take this very seriously. They're not trying to, you know, hold on to this shit because they want to be in a relationship with you and start off with a clean slate. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do in response to them, okay? All right, so when it comes to the energy between the both of you, see you both showing up as the wounded warrior with the 9 of Wands, okay? This can talk about, you know, the need to persist. So Spirit is telling you to keep moving on, keep going forward, and realize that you are almost at the end of the healing that you're doing, okay? Because you had a lot of shit that you went through. Look, it's 9 wands. You're holding one in your hand and you have 8 behind you. So you went through, you know, the same amount of stuff. You got the same amount of cups and the same amount of wands. So you've been through a lot. It's a lot to try to heal this shit. I'm not going to ever sit here and blow smoke up your ass and tell you that it's not, okay? So with the 9 of wands, you know, you're both showing up as the wounded warrior. You've both been through a lot. But this is about resiliency and realizing that you can go through anything in this lifetime. And if you believe and do the things that you need to do, you can overcome it. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? Let's clarify. Let's see. Okay, so when it comes to the 9 of Wands on your side, we have special occasions showing up here. So this person, I feel like, you and this person may come together during some type of special occasion. So it could be a birthday, the holidays. It could have been, you know, some type of, you know, this looks like some type of performance, like the ballet or the opera or something like that. Because, you know, everybody likes different things. And then we've got down here, when I see the champagne, that makes me think about New Year's. So for some of you, you may have already come together with this person during the holidays or during your birthday. Or for others of you, this could be when this person is coming in, okay? All right, so for your person on their side, we have the healing card. So this person is, you know, they're making sure their chakras are aligned and everything is working and everything is going well, okay? Okay, so the card that we have here, it says intuition. So it says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So I feel like both of you, this card is representing both of you. Spirit is saying that your hearts are singing to each other. Okay, I know that may sound a little corny, but I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I like all the corny in my love. I don't know about you. But anyway, this is the telepathy that the two of you share. It's talking about that, and it's talking about an inner knowing, understanding that this person, you are each other's person, right? And you can feel that on an energetic level, okay? All right, so when it comes to what is holding you back, we've got the 6 of Wands. Okay, what is blocking you? We've got the 3 of Cups here, and we also have the Ace of Cups. So what Spirit, I feel like, is trying to tell you is that you have your dream lover coming into your life. Okay, this person sees you the same way. They may be in the spotlight. You may be in the spotlight. This could also just speak of, you know, there being, you know, recognition, all right? And, you know, it could just speak of the way the two of you will end up as well when you get into this relationship with each other. It, you know, it may be something that a lot of people see and a lot of people notice, because I told you, when the two of you are together, everybody's going to notice. It's going to be palpable. So I feel like Spirit is just saying this, you have your dream lover coming into your life. This was a past life connection, a soulmate that is coming back to reunite with you in this lifetime. And with the Ace of Cups, this is about not only you loving this other person or giving this other person your cup, it's about you filling it up to overflowing. And then, you know, with the self-love first, and then giving to this person. Because I see, look, it's been all this time, I feel like, that you've been working on yourself and you've been working on self-love with the Ace of Cups. So Spirit is telling you basically to keep going and continue to do what it is that you're doing, because you're helping to draw your person in, okay? All right, okay, hold on. Okay, so when it comes to your person, they're watching you with the Observer card, okay? This person they keep tabs on you. They know, you know, what's going on with you. Because like I said, they're ready, they're champing at the bit just like you are and want to come together with you. Then we have the Cycles card here. So while this person is waiting on you, I feel like they watch you because it makes them feel better. You know when you got a crush on your person, or you love your person or something like that, and something is keeping the two of you apart. You know that anytime you would catch a glimpse of them or something like that, like even if you're in a relationship with your person and they're at a distance, like anything you can get of them in order to keep you going. I feel like that's why this person watches you, you know, like they do. They observe you. They want to see what's going on, see what type of person you are. But I also feel like it's because of that, okay? So like I said, they're closing out old cycles. They may be doing this, you know, moving in silence so nobody knows, because it's the moon is in this card, okay? Then we have the bound card. So they're letting go of anything that is tethering them to the past or to past people or anything like that, okay? Because that, like I said, this will not be somebody that comes into a connection with you and then next week they're like, oh God, I made a mistake, I shouldn't. It's no shit like that, because I'm sure a lot of y'all have experienced that shit as well, because even I have. And so that is why this is about you moving slowly and not allowing this connection to spiral out of control. You have to take your time. Your person has to take their time, okay? So when it comes to you, you got some things you got to fix. You have to fix some things that are broken. Here we got the substance card showing up again. It's showing up twice. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that's going on with you, Libra, okay? And you know what it is. You know that it has to be dealt with. Spirit is saying it's something that has to be. It needs to be, because it could throw a wrench in your situation, because you know that when you using anything to numb yourself, and like I told you, it don't have to be an illicit drug. It could be fucking sex. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm giving you examples. It's sex. It could be overworking. It could be anything that you putting too much of yourself in, and it started to be detrimental to your life and to your health and to how you represent and all of these things. I feel like that's what Spirit is talking about. It's something that you know, it's got to be dealt with. We talk about this every week, okay? It's a reminder that this is what you need to do, because you know when you do this and you step into something and you numb yourself, it stops you from being open in a connection. It stops you from being trusting. It stops you from, you know, wanting to commit all of these things, because you're afraid. So you have to confront whatever this is. That's why this is so scary, Libra, because you got to confront whatever the hell is going on with you. It needs to be confronted, okay? So whatever fears you have and stuff like that, that's what this is about, okay? If you want to be in this relationship with this person, because that's what this person is doing. They're confronting all their fears and closing out all these old cycles, and you got to do the same, okay? All right, then we got the visitor card showing up here. So this could be, you know, your person wanted to, you know, come in and knocking on your damn door, because I told you, for a lot of you, this person already, they know who you are, because why are they, you know, they're watching. So if they watching, they got to know who you are. So it could be, you know, that when they come in, it's going to come as a surprise, and they're just going to show up out of nowhere, because for a lot of you, this person could be at a distance, okay? And then we got the secret card here. So this is Spirit telling you that when you get into this connection with this person, there can't be no secrets. You got to be open and honest about your feelings, open and honest about what you want, open and honest and transparent about any exes that try to come at you. All of these things need to be divulged to this person, and they need to be divulging the same thing to you, okay? All right, so let's get some messages from Spirit, and then we'll get some messages from your person, okay? Here we go. Hold on. Hold on one, sorry about that. Okay, so we got two cards that fell here. We have one that says leaving, and then we have the other one that says calm. Okay, so leaving says, I am happy to be free of the problems of the past and welcome new experiences, okay? When we get into a rut, when we find ourselves going down the same worn out path, when life seems to be passing us by, we need to have the courage to leave things and people which no longer serve us behind. Let the angels guide you to a new beginning. So this is basically referring to that 8 of Cups and also the 8 of Wands. Okay, the relationships, the love relationships that you were in, because not all of them have to be platonic. Not all of them have to be romantic. They could have been platonic as well, counted in those 8 cups. And then the 9 of Wands, where I told you you had 8 wands behind you. Those 8 wands could be, the 8 wounds, or, the wounding that you experienced from 8 different people, okay? So what Spirit is talking about with this is it's about leaving certain things behind when it's time to. And I feel like a lot of you, if you haven't already done that, you are headed in that direction, okay? Then we have the calm card showing up here. It says, I'm surrounded by the energy of calm, peace, and positivity. The angels remind you that calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in the Creator's hands. So this is about you surrendering to what is happening, continuing to work on yourself and believing in yourself and knowing, Libra, like I said, you can have a horrible ass fucking past. Think about a lot of the people who have overcome things. There's people that have overcome some incredible things where the stuff that happened, you listen to their stories and you like, oh my God, if that happened to me, I don't know what I would do. And I feel like for a lot of you, you may have experienced stuff like that. And so with the calm card, Spirit is just telling you, surrender and know that there's a plan, that's going on, that, in the end, you're going to realize why everything happened, what happened. Like I said, when you're with this person, when you come together with this person, you're going to understand why none of the other relationships ever worked. You're going to be glad that you got rid of them fucking people that you had to walk away from. You're going to be happy and you're not going to care about any of this stuff. Because like I said, when we focus on, okay, why is my person not here? All these types of things. That's not where your focus needs to be, is what Spirit is telling you. It needs to be on yourself and you realizing that they can't, no matter what happens to you, right? You can overcome whatever experiences you have, basically, is what Spirit is saying, okay? All right, so let's get some messages from your person. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Okay. Like I said, you can do this, Libra. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have been healing and you've made great strides. And Spirit is, telling you to congratulate yourselves for that, okay? Okay, let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Cards falling on the floor. Okay, so we have blessed, okay? This is for some of you. Look at the woman, she's pregnant. This is for some of you who are still wanting to have a family and you might feel like you're on the edge, like on the line to the point to where you feel like you may be too old to have a child. Spirit is telling you, believe in the magic, believe in this connection, because look at all the things you've come through, Libra. Look at all you've experienced and you're still standing. And what Spirit is trying to tell you is that it's about what, it's about what you believe and about how you believe. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say if you're 80 years old that you're going to still be able to have kids. I'm not telling you that. But those of you who are afraid that it's not going to happen, I feel like this is confirmation from Spirit that yes, it can happen. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is going to happen. Because it says blessed. It says, I'm blessed beyond measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I'm so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine Creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. Okay, this is what your person is telling you. Okay, they say they see you as a precious gift. They want to create this family with you. We talk about this all the time. This person sees you and only you. Okay, let's get some more messages. Let's see what they want to say. Ooh. Okay, then we have I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. Okay. Then we have, I struggle to show you how much I truly care, okay? Then we have, my emotions for you have always been intense, okay? But like I said, even if this person is struggling to show you how much they truly care, they're gonna do whatever they need to do in order to make sure you understand. It may be, a different love language than what you're used to. They may be somebody, if you like gifts, they may be somebody who does, acts of service, or if you're someone who likes to hear that you're loved. They may be somebody who likes to give you affection to show you that they love you. But that's why I tell you, when you come in, the two of you should sit down and have a conversation about explaining to the other person how you like to be loved, okay? Because then I feel like you both will be on the same page and you'll understand what you have to do, okay? Or what you know, what's gonna work, okay? All right, so let's get these Hollywood romance stars, oracle cards, and see what Spirit wants to tell you. I don't know what, I keep scratching my nose. I don't know what is going on with my nose. It just itches for some reason. I'm hoping that that's not a new thing for me channeling, because I can't. This is like irritating. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we've got, look, oh, I love it. It says life partner. So it says this person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together, okay? This, like I said, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be down for the fucking count all the time. They're gonna have your back, ride or die, this type of person. That's why I'm telling you, don't give up, Libra, because the very thing you want is within your grasp. But you gotta do what you need to do and hang on and know that this person is coming, okay? Okay, then we have harvest, okay? It says, you planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? Then we have exciting news. It says good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy. Look, see, Spirit is telling you, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together, get excited to celebrate. So like I said, you know, you and this person's coming in. Like I said, there are things you gotta fix, okay? You can't be, I don't wanna say the word broken, because it's broken is on this card, but I don't feel like you're broken. You can't, you got to be, you know, as close to 100% as you can in order to be in this connection with this person. Because I keep telling you, this person is top shelf. I feel like you need to be top shelf as well, because it's a mirror thing, a mirror image. Just like I always tell y'all as an example, if you go to the gym and you work out and you take care of yourself, I'm not saying the person you gotta be with gotta look like a fucking Barbie or gotta be, you know, be stick thin, but I know you're gonna want somebody who takes care of themselves too. That's what I'm talking about, like that. Whatever way you're coming forward, you're coming toward the work you're putting in, you want your person to put the work in as well. And that's fair. And this person wants the same thing. And like I said, this is somebody who don't fuck around. So they do their work. If they got substance issues, because this card showed up twice about substances with this unhealthy patterns card. And when it shows up twice, I feel like one card is for you and one card is for your person. So if they got some issues, trust and believe, Libra, they're working on their shit. That's why I'm telling you, I don't want you to get caught with your pants down. That's why we talk about this all the time, okay? All right. Okay, Libra, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Love you, Libra. Bye.